How's it going, ladies and germs? My name is Tactical Squid, and today we're going to be going over 5 things the next Call of Duty cannot mess up on. If Sledgehammer Games does follow these 5 simple steps, I believe it could, and remember I'm emphasizing could, revive the Call of Duty series once and for all. So as you guys all probably know, Infinite Warfare was a huge disaster. God knows how many dislikes on that video. It was terrible. The community obviously have spoken. So in this video I've come up with 5 simple tips that if followed we could see a huge turnaround in the Call of Duty franchise. So in the number 1 spot on my list is we need to bring back a old or Modern Warfare style Call of Duty. Now I believe they have already realized that given the amount of hate on Infinite Warfare, and by the looks of things we're more than likely going to see this happen since Activision COO made a statement earlier this month saying traditional combat will once again take center stage in 2017's Call of Duty. So many people are speculating saying that COD Vietnam will be the next Call of Duty for the fact that Sledgehammer Games will be the next developer, and that in the past they were actually working on a COD Vietnam, but later cancelled it to help Infinity Ward with the making of MW3. But you never know if there is still that slight chance of a Modern Warfare 4 or even a World at War 2 coming in 2017, but nevertheless we need to go back to original roots with an old or Modern Warfare style shooter. Next up on the list, we need to have titles and emblems that actually have meaning and at least look cool. For example, you take a look at MW2, they had emblems in that game that gave you the ability to show off. If you got like 500 headshots with some gun, you'd be awarded a gold title, and it gave you that sense of pride and made you want to show it off to people in the lobby. Not only that, but the titles and emblems in that game look freaking awesome. They'd have those 2 skulls and the name of the gun you completed that challenge with. Others would have a picture of helicopters and RPGs like blowing them out of the sky. It just had that military feel to it. Now, in newer CODs, all you get is rainbow flags and pink ponies flying over the ocean. Like, how did we even end up here? With that said, we need cooler titles and emblems that allow you to show off how tryhard you are. Next up, we need to make the next COD game a game that turns into a series fans will fall in love with. For the past 4 years, beginning all these new COD series with the exemption of BO3, which sucked anyway, but staying on track, the community wants a new series that will continue over the course of a couple years, with characters we will fall in love with and a story that captures the players. Why was the Modern Warfare series so successful? It had an incredible storyline and characters that you felt like family with. Why do you think everyone bawled their eyes out when people like Ghost or Soap died? It's because we had an attachment to them. I mean, when was the last time a newer COD gave you that kind of emotion? Probably never, because no one gives a crap about what happened to Nick Reyes. What connection did we even have with him? Bottom line, give us protagonists and antagonists that we will know for many CODs so that when they do die, it makes us more emotional about them. So, coming in the number 4 spot, the next COD has gotta have good music in it. Now, I know this is a topic that I haven't heard many people talk about, but I feel it's actually very important. Every COD game that's been successful has had good music in it. Think about it. We all probably know the main theme song used in MW2 or the multiplayer music in Black Ops. In fact, I bet you're humming one of these songs right now in your head as I'm saying this. The composers for all the old COD music was by amazing artists such as Brian Tyler, or probably the most well-known Hans Zimmer. Each of these games had music that really captured the mood of their setting. BO1, for example, had missions that were placed in Vietnam, and with that, they had cool 60s style music playing such as Fortune Son or Sympathy for the Devil by Rolling Stones. Since Sledgehammer Game is next up to the plate in this next Call of Duty, as I mentioned before, we could very well see a COD Vietnam. They could definitely roll out with some early to late 60s music that will put you in the feeling of the Vietnam War. Music is everything, and if Call of Duty gets that in their head, it could very well change the game for the better. Now finally, I know I've been talking mostly on COD's campaign style, but I really just have one bit of advice for their multiplayer, and that is we have got to get rid of supply drops. I know Call of Duty, it's probably going to kill you inside not to get another $100,000 added to your billions of dollars of net worth, but believe me, if you get rid of those disgusting supply drops, people will probably be more motivated to actually buy the game. Now I already know this is highly unlikely for them to get rid of supply drops knowing how greedy the COD franchise is, but they need to realize this is one of the reasons why they are failing. The problem with supply drops is that it's no longer survival of the fittest, but becomes survival of the richest. Whoever has more money to blow on COD points is going to have the advantage, period. If you want to have extra money in a game, why not just keep making DLCs and profit off that? Supply drops ruin the game because it goes from whoever works the hardest gets the prize to whoever has got the most money in their mommy's piggy bank gets the prize. They take away that feeling of pride in how you spent the past 3.5 months trying to get a gun unlocked and how you finally succeeded. That is gone with supply drops because the person who grinded night and day for a month now has the same weapon some dude bought for $1.99 in 30 seconds. Old CODs were not like this. They were about skill and not bills. Anyway though guys, that's going to wrap up my list of 5 things COD can't mess up on in COD 2017. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and commentary, and one other side note, if Call of Duty does happen to be Vietnam, it would probably be an awesome idea to get Black Ops 1 remastered in the mix, just because I feel the game ties mostly in with the Vietnam War than any other Call of Duty. But anyway, that is it for today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.